Hi, this is Kim, or Adverse Camber 42. Once again, continuing my playthrough of Black Myth Wukong on PlayStation 5, where we are still on Chapter 3, but as Daily Power kind of indicated last time, we're heading towards the end of Chapter 3. We've just reached New Thunderclap Temple, which is the last kind of area of this chapter, which of course means I'm going to have to backtrack and get everything I've feckin' missed. So it's going to be fun. Hi there, Info. Hi, Laurie. Oh, you've both has to feed the cats. Hope you're both well. I do have Share Bear sat right next to me, so she's easy. Then I'll just give me bag of Russell and see if anyone else fancies any. Well, yeah, I always wind up backtracking in these. I'm doing this largely without a guide. Between these sessions, I'm checking the guide to make sure we haven't missed any bosses and things. So let's just try and remember. I think we came through that big gate there last time. Yes, we did, but I will teleport. So I'm missing one of the souls I need for the sub-quest, for the guy in the prison. I'm missing the wine worm that upgrades my gourd on this level. And there was that one mini-boss that I skipped earlier that we need to go back and get. So, starting with Think. Longevity Road. I think I vaguely know where the soul I'm missing is, but we'll just have to find out. And I'm very well, thank you, Info. I'm glad you are too. So, my cryptic guide that I read on IGN, I think it was for this, or What Paper Shotgun, said I need to backtrack from this shrine and look on the left, because apparently this is the fourth captain soul is on a corpse. It's not actually a boss I have to fight for this one, but I don't know what I am looking for or where. But there is kind of this area to the left, see over here, that we never really went to. So I am just gonna try looking behind this shrine and see if we can spot this corpse. Again, I don't entirely know what it looks like, and I'm not sure. Is that a bat? Yeah, it's a bat. One of the Apramana bat enemies. Can't see what I'm doing because of the bloody bush. Alright, he's down at least. So I'm hoping that whatever it is fairly obvious. But as I said, my clue is left of the checkpoint, which isn't greatly helpful. Okay, I think we've overshot the gate, so technically that wouldn't be left of the checkpoint. This will be over here. All those, I think, aren't real enemies, they're fake enemies. So we'll just smash them for the lols. Okay, there is something in the distance over there that he's targeting. Let me just get this out of the way. So that could be our corpse. Hiya, Daily. How's it going? I'm on a hunt for everything I missed last time. So, see, I don't know if you can quite see it. Behind the trees, there is something that has an interact point on it. So let me just try and remember how I heal myself. And we'll see if that's our missing corpse. Can't remember where I saw it now. Here it is. Yeah, that's a corpse. A really big corpse. Come on. So there we are, the spirit of Captain Void Illusion, who at least, unlike the other three captains, we didn't have to fight. Oh, we do get a story for him, though, like he is a boss. That feels cheaty. He can't count as one of our 107 bosses. That really is cheating. But anyway, let's just try and retrace my steps. Next, before I go back to hand that in, I'm going to try and find the wine worm. I know where it is. I'm not sure exactly how we get it. But I actually, annoyingly, looked at it last time and didn't pick it up. So let's just heal. So I don't know if you remember, there was a very large enemy I fought last time, who I kept calling Totoro. And Totoro is actually guarding the wine worm. So that's the item I need to upgrade my gourd so it heals me better. The problem is, I can't remember where fecking Totoro was. He's somewhere in this direction. And he's in like a large round area. Oh fuck, what's that? Oh, it's one of the crows. try. Oh, almost. That was annoying. Almost got him there. Alright. Let's try to be slightly more careful. I'm going to freeze in a second. I think it's wearing off. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell? Oh, it's just one of the spear ones. Okay. So I've come a slightly odd route just because I was trying to avoid the crow enemy, the kind of Tengu-ish one on the hill. I know that Totoro was in there. Right, that vase over there is my windworm, but there is a large enemy around here, Totoro-san, who I think respawns. Yeah, there he is. So we just got to get him out of the way. Yeah, now I'm getting greedy. Is that the noise it makes? Okay, that's kind of brilliant. Right, there he is. That's Totoro down. So it's that kind of vase that's high up. I am really bad at hitting the high up ones, but I need it for my wineworm. So let's just try doing a charged attack. Nope. Okay, I'm going to try one of the other stances. I never use them. And honestly, I can't remember how. But maybe Pillar Stance will do it. Let me just see if I can remember how I actually use them. I'm not even sure I rebought the stances. No, I did not. Maybe I should actually buy the other stances. Okay, there's Pillar Stances. So, let's try. There we go. One Awakening Wineworm, so we can go back to Chen Monkey. Let's get back into my preferred stance. There we go. So if I can just retrace my steps back to the checkpoint, we can go and hand in that wineworm. Whoa, let's not run off a cliff. We'll hand in the wineworm, we'll head back to the prison to hand in the quest. And I believe in the prison as well. I'm not 100% sure where it is again, but there is a magic spell I missed that's somewhere on the 3rd floor, and I think it only unlocked because we beat Captain Void Illusion, or whatever he's called, not Void Illusion, Lotus Vision, who unlocked the gates on the top floor. You know that bit where I said I wasn't going to go and explore the gates unless I found out there was something good there? This is apparently that time. And then when we've done that, we will head back to Turtle Island and beat the dragon boss that I completely skipped because I'm a coward. We'll try and get him out of the way, because then I think everything that's remaining is inside the temple. So we don't have to do any more backtracking on this level. So let's remember how to sprint. I do wish the sprint animation actually looked different. It's so hard to tell when I'm actually doing it. Well, nice try, buddy. So the nearest checkpoint's this one. So first of all, let's go hand in my worm. And weird things I say while playing this game. We will go back to the Ruya Scroll is the closest one, because Chen Monkey just sits right next to the checkpoint. I always find him hard to spot because he's crouched down. I think that's him. Yeah, it is. I upgrade it, or do I need another one? Nah, I need a second worm. That's irritating. But at least we've got one. And there's also the dragon around here somewhere. I think I had some more seeds for him. There he is.
老夫孤孤单单。正所谓好土出好苗，好苗结好果。嘿呦，老夫的手艺，种瓜得瓜，种李得李。
Oh, I got a trophy there for harvesting ingredients for the first time. So there we are.
余生在此安身。
So that's all that sorted out. Actually, let's just have a chat with him and see if I've got any more mind cores.
金丹之道，炼己为先。
Celestial medicine. What have I got? No, I don't want to remake. Wrong one. Make celestial medicines. What can I make? I have got 2 mind cores. Health is tempting then. Yeah, let's get some more health. When in doubt. Oh, I don't have enough. I need 3 for health. Okay. Might go with one of the others then. I'm gonna go with stamina. I probably should go with mana, but I like dodging so much. There we go. Maximum stamina increased. That tiny, tiny little bit there. Okay. So, back to the bloody Pagoda Realm. I am so sick of the Pagoda Realm. But that one is New West, Pagoda Realm, and he was in the lower pagoda, the quest giver. He was in one of the first doors on this level. So this is the guy who set me the quest to capture the souls of the 4 captains, which we now have. So it was Wise Voice in the Pagoda Realm, Lotus Vision in the Pagoda Realm, and Kelper Wave, that weird-ass last boss we beat last time. Plus the corpse I just looted as well. Who was Void Illusion, I think. They do have great names. I will say that Wise Voice in particular has possibly been my favourite boss design so far. He was really, really cool looking. As irritating as he was to actually fight. I can't remember which door it was exactly. But it wasn't far in and something's just lunged at me. I think it's this one next to where I am, but I'm being battered. Literally hit by a bat. Right, it's this guy, I think.
多谢你带他们回来，不用再受心魔之苦。我少小离家，也曾自诩天命所归，可如今成了这副样子，连跟着我的兄弟都不得善终。这个与我已无用。 你且收下吧。该回家了。
Okay, we got a crafting material, spearhead.
听闻他死了，那你又是谁？如此着实。 活命或是泯灭，又有何意？听闻他死了。
Cycling already? Okay, so if we go up to, I think it's floor 3 of the Pagoda Realm, I should be able to find a transformation spell I missed up there. It's apparently on a corpse in one of the locked cells, which should now be unlocked. So as much as I fucking hate this place, we will have a quick run along the upper ring just to see if I can find it. If I can't, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Let's go see what I can do with me spear though. Oh, here it is. The Chubai spear. Oh, it is a spear. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, you're pretty strong too. You can come and live with me. We'll give it a try. was thinking I really need to make that one as well. And that one for that matter. Just if I'm making all the weapons, let's make the wind one first. I just want weapons I can use that aren't electric against dragons more than anything. Because that's where I've come unstuck a bit in a couple of the boss fights in this area. Because dragons always use electricity and my best staff is electric. It's a bit like Monhun logic. So we've got to save for the long writh staff as well. Because these are like trees, I'm assuming, therefore we need to make them to be able to use them. Let's have a look at my weapons now. Rat Rage, Chubai, the Cloud Patterned. Oh, I see, I picked the tree. Ah, so I can't use my better staff now. Oh no! Did it give me the equipment back for making it though? I thought I could make two different ones, but you have to choose the tree. It's alright, I can work on that. But craft weapons. Warning would have been nice. It's that one. Yes, I can just remake it, that's okay. Oh, I see. Now I can kind of make them on the cheap between them. So I can get it back for a limited amount of will. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, I won't do it for now, but I will bear that in mind. At least I can get my better stuff, my more powerful stuff, let's say, back easier. If I need the lightning one. But anyhow, let's travel up to the upper floor and we'll give my new spear a go since it's more powerful. So I want the upper pagoda, I think. Just got to be careful because I know there is that one bridge in the upper pagoda where I died about 9,000 times last time I did this, where just a bat knocks you off a bridge. Which I hate. But anyway, so we're looking for one of the locked doors while playing with my new staff. I'm hoping it's close, but you never know. Oh fuck! Well, there's something there. What just flew at me? Come in! Oh, it's one of the swift bats. Oh god, this feels different. It's a bit different to a spear. But I do like that flurry attack. Okay, that's a strange feeling weapon. I don't hate it, but it's very different to his Noibo. But for now, it's my most powerful weapon, so we're going to use it. Okay, we're coming up on the bit where it's really easy to fall to your death. This is going to take forever. There's a little guy's not on his platform though. I can hear the bat though. There was 2 guys on that platform last time. Now it looks like there's only 1. Here he comes. Yep. At least I wasn't knocked off. Right, I think we got him. At least with that other guy gone, we could hug the wall a bit better. That's where they kept pushing me off last time. Okay, that door's open, so if it's a locked door, it's not that one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, 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 hey! What the fuck do you call this? Oh, fuck, another one. Feels slightly slower, the spear, but still, don't hate it, as I said. Avoid some enemies where I can. Oh, fuck. Fuck off. What the hell is this thing? I don't remember this enemy type. This guess it shows how done with the pagoda realm I was by the time I got here. Okay, that's a shut door. Let's see if this is our one. Okay, I'm not locked on very well. There we are. Nope, just a soul in this one by the look of it. So that isn't my one. That door's open, so it's not that one. That door's open. Whoa. Okay, I wonder where this fecking thing is then. Unless I can get further round, maybe. Yeah, we'll find out. I've lived a good life. Oh, maybe it's this. That's an openable door. Is there another enemy? Yep, there's something. Where is he? Where the hell is it? Oh, it's a red one. I don't like the red ones. Okay, what we got here? First blood of the Iron Bull. Okay, you're not what I'm looking for either. So it remains a mystery at this time. Okay, but we can jump down there. You know, I don't remember this at all, but hey, maybe I'm somewhere new. Or I just sprinted through it because I was dying last time. Right, what we got? Well, there's something there. Hi! Oh, fucking fuck! Another one of you. Did I get it? Yes. Yes, I did. Now we gotta get that guy up there. Right, am I in pillar stance? I might be. Got him out of the way, so I couldn't open this last time because I couldn't figure out how to hit that guy. But at least we got it now. Ah, there we are. Back in my stance. Right, let's see what else we got down here. Yeah, I did walk into that. Okay, don't fall off the edge, Kim. Not sure where we're going now. But I can figure it out. Right, we can get on that side there. Or what's on this side? I really, really should have looked this up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Saw you too late. Oh, at least it's all good XP. Right, what else have we got around here? Oh fuck, now I'm running. I don't want to be running, really. Where have I wound up? I'm back at the start of the level, I think. Right. In which case, we'll try the other route back here. Which does mean killing my way through everything. Just murdering everything I ran past. Okay, let's try up there. You managed to buy a light bulb for £30? Is this light bulb made out of gold? How did you manage that, Laura? Oh, another one of you! Ah, I ran out of stamina, no! Fuck it! I fucking hate these enemies! Right. Gotcha! What else is around here? Saw him just in time! Whoa, 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 let's not fall into the big pit. So that's the pit where I fought Captain Void Illusion, or whatever he's called. So on this basis, let's go to the Mani Wheel one and see if we can work backwards. See if we find it that way. Right. Just gotta read this story. You saw Catan ordered it, it's a night bulb, but it's not going to work without a lamp. Who the hell just sells a bulb? You got me, that's just baffling. Travel. So, if I go up to the Mani Wheel checkpoint and work backwards and see if there's any gates we haven't opened, I am sure there was some, like, right at the end of the Pagoda Realm that I remember sprinting past, but I cannot remember for the life of me where they were. Oh, you're redeeming Ralph. No one's redeemed Ralph for ages. What do you want Ralph to say? Might just have to mute myself for a minute while I get the voice working again. Yep, by all means, redeem Ralph. Tell me what you want Ralph Wiggum to say. Oh, fuck! For some reason, I didn't see that coming. You want to redeem Ralph to say a swear word of my choice to illustrate the situation. Okay, let me just mute while I take a swig and I'll give it a go. The utter unforgivable cockwambles! I'm glad that was good enough for you. Ralph's out of practice. You need to give him more to say. Otherwise I'll lose my edge. Oh, you know what I'm looking for, Daily. Tell me where it is, please. Otherwise we're going to be here all day. Oh, fuck. Damn it, we're definitely going to be here all day if I do that. Just keep saying cockwombles. It's an underrated swear. Yeah, I read I missed a transformation in a cell in the Upper Pagoda, Daily. If you know exactly where it is, I would appreciate it. 'Cause I don't know any more than that. And I can't find any cell I haven't raided. Yeah, I should have dodged that, really. Alright, let's try and go down there without being knocked off the cliff again. Be a bit careful this time with the forward thrust of that spear, so I don't launch myself off a cliff again. If I can get that guy to come to me, so I don't have to run into the other one. Come on! You must be able to see me. Here he comes! Come on! Oh, fuck! That was not what I hoped to achieve. I'll be careful with my zipping, so I don't fall off the cliff. Alright, got him, I think. Yes, prisoner quest. That sounds about right, Daily. That is what I'm looking for. I think I spoke to a rat guy previously, apparently, though I can't actually remember doing it, and therefore I should be able to pick the skull off a corpse, apparently. But my problem is I don't know exactly where it is. It's close to the first bridge I cross over. The first bridge in the upper realm, the one that had the annoying bat on it. I know where that is. Whoa, that's that one down there. If I can get to it from here, we're about to find out. Will he do it? No, he won't. Of course he bloody won't. I'll have to go back to the checkpoint for that one, I think. Unless I can get to it through here. Oh, a chest. Missed that one. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, he vaulted out of that one. Fucking hell. Right, how do I get down? Oh, that was a great delayed death. Close to the first bridge, eh? Let's go see. There are a couple of bridges on this level. You know what? I'm going to give it a Google. Okay, the transformation is called the Ashen Slumber, reportedly. So where is it? Oh, it's actually the lower shrine, not the upper shrine. I was told the wrong one. God damn it. So, let's try Lower Pagoda Shrine, travel, Lower Pagoda. And according to IGN, it is in the first cell nearest to the Lower Pagoda Shrine. Well, at least we got a bit of XP from running around the Pagoda Shrine longer than I had to. Okay. So this is the lower shrine. So, is it this one? If not, we'll try the one right next to it, but let's see. Stupid bat! Oh, that's so hard to lock onto! Alright, there he is. This cannot be considered closest to the shrine. I'm beginning to think I've gone in the wrong direction. But we'll try right at the end of this hallway. Nope, that's not a door. Back we go. Well, at least we've almost got another level. Right, back up. Okay, so there's the shrine. Closest to the lower pagoda shrine. So backing up. Not there. Oh, fuck's sake. Every damn time. Can't see anything in this one either. Let's try this one. Oh, fuck off, seriously. Where the hell is it? Where's it gone now? Right, can't see anything in this one. The prisoner cell. Which one are we counting as the prisoner cell? Are they all prisoner cells? And this is where there actively was a prisoner. Huh. Nah, I'm puzzled. We might just have to give up on this one. I will just try and find one slightly better walkthrough for one more chance, and if not, we'll give up. Okay, let's try the gamer. See, this one says a completely different place. Okay, let's try this again. This one's saying upper shrine. Beside the first bridge with the bat. Okay, so it was the upper one. That means IGN's wrong. But yeah, the gamer's agreeing with you, upper shrine. I knew I'd read that somewhere. Is the problem when you're not actually using walkthroughs as you go along, I guess, but... Okay, upper pagoda. This one says, keep going left until I reach the edge of the cliff, then fall down from it. I should find a red yaksha, whatever one of them is, and then there will be an opening on my right. I'm wondering if it's one of those red-haired guys, red yaksha. So we need to keep going until we find the edge of a cliff. La la la. I know there's an enemy here. Yep. At least we've learned he's always there. So keep going left until I get to the edge of a cliff. Let's assume it's this one here. And then it says drop down, so are we dropping onto that platform, do we think? Yeah, it's worth a try. Let's just heal quickly. And there should be a red yaksha, it says. But I don't actually know what a red yaksha is, and I'm beginning to doubt we've done the right thing now. Whoa, fuck. I am starting to think that maybe we're wrong. Yeah, this ain't looking right either, is it, guys? Right, let's try and get back up. Oh, something just shot me. Right, anyway. I wonder if I should just kill myself. Yeah, that'll get me up faster, won't it? And we'll try that again. So, reading that instruction again. Up a pagoda shrine. Go left until you come across the edge of the cliff. Fall down to find a red yaksha. I'm also going to try and run a video at the same time to see if I'm doing this right. Right! So keep heading left till you get to the edge of the cliff. So do we think that's the edge of the cliff? Where am I meant to be dropping down? Oh, but he's going to go through the entirety of beating the bosses in this video. Oh, feck, after all that, he just skipped picking up the soul. No idea then. Right. Right, okay, we said near the bridge with the guy was Daly's direction. We'll try that again. So here's the bridge with the annoying bat. We're pretty sure that down was not the answer. We've just got to be careful here. Because we know he comes at us like that. Oh, fuck. We're going down. So unless this is where I'm meant to be, that's very, very wrong. Whoa. Okay, so what we got here? See, I still feel this is wrong. This is a place I've been before. We've opened every single door down here, so it ain't gonna be the right one. Fuck off! Something behind me. Oh, it's a bat. Okay, apparently you can spawn in 1 or 2 places, which is confusing. But let's see if I can find the other one. Let me just check the second place. I'm sorry about this, guys, but I will find it. This is why I should really do this between streams. Wow, this is the longest video in the world, but I think I know where I'm heading now. Yes, in conclusion, I know exactly where I'm heading. We are actually fairly close to it, it turns out. I am correct, it is on this floor. Okay, so the first place it could have spawned is basically next to the quest giver where we were before. The second place is on the other side of this bridge. But if he hasn't spawned in the first place, it sounds like I have to actually fight him proper to get the soul. So in the first place he would have just been a dead body. I thought we'd spoken to the rat guy that would have got him killed. I must be mistaken, because it was an NPC back in chapter 2. And I've got to admit, I couldn't 100% remember myself. I do not want to die here when we've come this far. Is there another enemy? Yes, there is. There he is. Right. So I think it's right at the end of this very long tunnel. We should find a rat guy we have to kill for it, basically. But I'm going to clear the way, just in case we drag anyone with us. Or not, he's not here either. Alright, I give up. I'm out. So he should have been either in the cell we looked in before, or here, and he doesn't seem to be in either of those places. So, I retire. I'm done. I might look into it later and see if we can find it. But he doesn't seem to have spawned in either one for me, so let's kill ourselves and continue. Thanks for trying, Daily. I will look into it later and see if we can find him, but I've been trying for 20 minutes now, and I give up. We'll go and fight the dragon instead. You know, I'm just going to look and see if I've actually picked it up at some point. Now I'm thinking about it. Have we been trying all this time for a spell I already have? Can't remember how you set them now, it might be from there. At least I don't already have it. No, it is missing. But anyway, let's travel. So we want to go back to Turtle Island and just be utterly, utterly trounced by a dragon, as is the tradition. Oh, let's see what we got. Right, so there was the dragon guy over here that we haven't fought. I think that's him. Let's go see. Okay, that was the wrong button. Oh, he can fly, great. Oh, fuck. It was going suspiciously well, and then I let him bleed me up. Right. We got him to half health. That's always the sole sign of it's doable. But all of the long bosses have been truly terrible so far, so I'm sure this won't be an exception. Okay, let's go give him another try. At least we know where he is now, and he's right by a checkpoint, which is always handy. At least there's no walk of shame. If I can find him again. Oh shit, did I go the wrong way? There he is. Oh, he's awake this time, though. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that rock is going to be annoying, because I can't jump in this form. Oh, fuck it, this is going to be bad. Beaten by a rock! Fuck, that was bad. Oh, fuck. I've got to stop standing there when he does that. Get in a few hits when he starts charging, then back off and heal, for the love of God, Kim. And don't get stuck on the damn rock this time. Right. try that again. Oi! Fuck it! Yeah, don't get greedy. Oh fuck! Oh, that was stupid. I didn't even notice he was charging up the weapon that time. I think he did it while I was in fire form. Right. Let's try that again. Maybe I should use pluck as well. Should I use pluck? I don't actually like pluck that much, but maybe when he's charging up will be the time to make some distance and then use it. Yeah, not smart. Oh fuck, time that. Wait, did I just manage to summon and de-summon? Oh, that was stupid. That bloody rock! Fuck. Please land. Out! Wow. Can't remember which one's shot quelling. Let's hope it's that one. Oh fuck, why is he not using it? No, that's tiger subduing. Wrong one. That's what we need. I don't like him being that far away. Gotcha! Okay. Okay, he was shit, but I don't think he was quite as bad as Blacklong, at least. What do you give me? Just a minecart? Oh, something else. Good. The mountain shaking claw as well. Ah. Oh, and a drink. The breath of fire. And another pearl. Okay, he wasn't as stingy as he first seemed. Let's try and get back to the checkpoint. And then let's go and explore the temple, I guess. Okay, we got a new brew. So I think it was a soak. What's he given me? Significantly increases tax for the next unveiling striking cloud step for a short duration. I do like unveiling step. Yeah, alright. I'll take that gamble. And craft weapon. What's he given me? Okay, we have a upgrade for the dragon, but it looks like we're gonna have to fight the next along to get it as well. So that's an upgrade for my long wreath staff, the other dragon staff that I kind of made and unmade a bit. But let's travel. What am I thinking? I want to sell any gold I've got in my inventory so I can see how much money I've got. I think still nowhere enough to craft anything. Let's go see. Not the spear. There's the rat sage staff. Yeah, I need about twice as much will to do it, but I want to make the long wreath staff at some point so we can start working towards its upgrade. But anyhow, let's go and explore the pagoda some. So new Thunderclap Temple entrance. So I believe there are about 4 bosses, including the chapter end boss inside the temple. So we've got 3 that we need to find and beat, one of which is the one we also need for the fox pelt quest. So I did look up that one. I, again, didn't bother to look up where he was exactly, but I will recognise the arena if I see it. We just need to make sure we're in fox form when we challenge him. Where the hell am I going? Okay, we're exploring the temple grounds a bit. Let's have a look. Okay, I think he might be one of the bosses, if I remember correctly. I think he's the Old Monk of the Sea, he's called. There's like only one of those in his arena as an enemy, so I'm going to try and strike him first. Oh no, I guess he's not the enemy. He doesn't have a boss bar anyway. So let's just get him out of the way. I don't like the monk enemies. Oh fuck, he hit me again. Oh fuck, really? Oh fuck. I really hate those enemies. But he's not the boss. The boss does have a model like him though. Does look a lot like him. But evidently not him. It's still weird to just have one enemy in the middle of a big clearing like that though that isn't a boss. This game is full of surprises. That's not the way I had before, was it? Where the hell did I go? I went over there. Okay. Let's go all guns blazing on this guy this time. I think that got him at least. Let's get some of these lilies at the same time. Alright, popped all my cooldowns. Oh, they're carrying like incense sensors. I was trying to figure out what those monks had. Ah, more will. Okay, let's keep exploring out here. Just want to make sure we've looked around all the grounds before we go through the temple gate proper. I think there's one of the tree pearl trees there. Yeah. Go on. Got it. Okay, I think that's a treasure chest up there. Yes, it is. I do humbly partake. I can get behind that statue. Not that there's anything there. What else we got? I think they're 2 frozen ones. Yeah, they don't look real. Let's try up against this wall. So much empty space in this game. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, I don't like that guy guarding a blind corner. Yeah, there is something there. I think it's just one of the large monk enemies, though. Do I want to go up there? Yeah, sure. Let's have an explore. Fuck, got greedy there. Yeah, I see you over there. Oh, that's the first time I've managed to power up the Novo all the way. That's cool. Oh, what skill she has. Is that another one? With a couple at least. Right, I want to use that on the big one. I love the tracking on that. That is cool. I'll have to get the other one out of the way, or I'll just wind up running into him on low health later. Okay, so there's more up here. That looks like a lot of enemies circling that, doesn't it? Yeah, we know they're all coming for me. Okay, I didn't like that noise. Yeah, he totally changed his target there. That was absolute overkill, but fun. Okay, I think that was all of them. Let's get the treasure chest. Okay, at least I got something for it. Whoa, I didn't even see him there. I'm stuck on that little lip. Oh, come on, get over it. There's more people at prayer over there. Might be safer to go round to them. Oh, I do want that soul. Try and grab it before anything hits me. Okay, let's go around the outside. Something's coming. What the hell is that? Oh, it's another one of them. Where did he come from? Gotta move away from that little step. It's easy to trip up on it. Oh, there's another one. So many monks. There's the other one. I know there was one more. There he is. Okay, what's over in this corner? There's something. Oh, one of those annoying bastards. Oh, he dropped a curio. Interesting. Yeah, I'm an impatient so-and-so, and I'm getting sick of that little animation where he absorbs the will. I do wish it was like Dark Souls where you just pick them up. Oh, I was expecting there to be an enemy. There we are. So what's that? That's another way just round into that same clearing. So we want to go through this door. Suspiciously quiet. Whoop! There it is. Oh, here's my boss! I knew there was one. Oh, this is annoying. I don't like the look of that. Okay, I kind of like the fact he throws snowballs at you, apart from the fact I'm now frozen. Where is he? Come out from behind that. I can't remember if I've got these warming ones on my cast bar. I don't think I do at the moment. Okay, come on. I've lost my lock on. No, bad. Okay, I think he's down. Oh, new spell, Hoarfrost. Idling in the light of day, by night remorse comes to play. Transforms into the monk from the sea, weaving strikes with blizzard's grace and launching attacks that inflict frostbane. Focus build up before transformation can be converted for use afterwards. Okay. I don't think we got an enemy defeated for him, but that was a boss. That was the Old Monk of the Sea. And at least we got a spell for it too. So let's just keep looking around here for a sec. I just totally pressed the wrong button there. Okay, I think this is a new sort of enemy. I don't recognise these ones. Okay, and I'm not liking him very much. Yeah, that was a new enemy sort. Oh god, it looks like there's loads of them. Can we get them to follow me one at a time, do we think? Okay, they're largely ignoring me, strangely. Can we just ignore them because the last one was pretty terrible? I don't have a great deal of mana left. Or indeed, any mana. Okay. I'm sure he'll come back and bother me later. Oh fuck, what's shooting me? Oh, there's a guy up there. No, fuck off, little rat guy. Okay, I'm not sure where we are, or what that is. But I could do with getting back to the checkpoint, to be fair, and exploring this from another angle. I'm going to try and just run past him. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yeah, we are running past that for now, because I've got no mana left. Let's try and just get out, and then we'll try again. Oh, fuck, it's going really well. Alright, I am totally lost. I thought this would take me back out to the courtyard, but I may be mistaken. Maybe it's over there. I am just going to try and run for it, because I want my mana back. And this place appears to be enormous. Farewell! Okay, this is looking a bit better. If I just get down to the bottom and get my mana back. Yeah, this is the kind of foyer area. I do want to go and fight that big four-legged thing though. It wasn't a boss, but it was kind of curious looking. But anyway, mana back. Okay, so we've found one of the bosses in this area. Let's just try going straight down the middle and see what we find. Oh god, it's one of those. Right. Still don't like him. Well, that's pretty. Oh, shame we don't seem to be able to interact with it at all. But there's always pots to smash. What's that? Oh god. You're high up and you've got magic. That's always a bad combo. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything else in that corner, mind. Let's try just going straight through the middle. Oh, how can you see me from there? Utter ingrate. I was worried that was going to be a boss for a second there. Oh, fuck. Okay, I got a hat called See No Evil. I haven't actually had a new hat for ages. Let's see if that's better than what we've got on. Whoops. So it was See No Evil, that one. Yeah? A blindfold that makes it easier to dodge. Ah, Souls logic, but sure. Bit of a strange noise in here. I can't figure out what it is, but hey. Okay. I actually think we're getting fairly near to the boss that I'm aware of. The one that we need for the Fox quest. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, you fucker. No, die. Right, we definitely want him first. See, in my head, I think it's in that building over there. So I am going to transform into the fox to be on the safe side. I did look at, like, pictures that showed me what this boss arena looks like. It's like a temple with a big gold Buddha in it, which looks a bit like what that thing is over there. So I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to use the fox brush. Cannot use in your current state. What's wrong with me? I look fine. What's wrong with my state? I haven't got any status on me. I'm all healed up. Is it because I'm on the stairs and you don't like it? Huh. I was told I could use this thing everywhere. But I'm not sure what's wrong with my current state, to be honest. Are there enemies? Am I in combat? I'm really not sure anymore. Okay, I'm just going to look back around the corner and make sure I haven't dragged anything with me. Because all I could think of is I've got something aggroed. But you would have thought I'd be able to see it if so. But there was another thing on the stairs that tried to shoot me. Am I still in combat with you guys? Please, help me out, game, because I'm really confused. There are literally no enemies anywhere near me. Don't want to go any further around there in case I aggro anyone. Oh, there's a guy here though. Fuck, it's one of you. Okay, the music just changed. Can I use the brush now? Yes, I can. Okay. I was somehow in combat with something by the look of it. So let's just try and trigger this. I hope I'm right. Though now I'm a bit lost and I can't remember where we were going. I believe I have to trigger a boss fight while in this form, and I'm hoping I'm recognizing that arena correctly. Okay, I was wrong. But in my defense, it did really look like that building. So I am just going to have a recce. Maybe it was down the other path. Oh, I am going the right way. Ah, Daly's saying I was right. I know things! As I said, I just looked at pictures and so much of this level looks the same. But let's take him back into that building then. Could I have gone through the pagoda? Oh, there's a staircase. Cool. Let's try. Fuck! Oh! You wanker! Oh, let me up! Oh, fuck this. I'm in trouble. Oh, I think I just healed in time, but still in trouble. Oh my god. Die! Okay, can we turn back into the fox, or are we now too aggroed? Oh, you fucker! I'm not sure where I came from, but something's still aggroed. Did I come up the stairs? Yep, I did. Yeah, I did that wrong. Oh, fuck! How much defense do these things have? Oh my god! Look, dude, I would have fought you downstairs if I'd realized you weren't the boss. Did that count? Oh! What does it think I'm in combat with now? Oh, there's still one down there. Fuck it. Oh, fuck's sake. Ah! No, that's what I was aiming for. Okay, it's on fire at least, that's promising. Okay, was there anything else in here while we're at it? Oh my god! Right. Right, we can turn back into the fox. Let's try this again. Sorry if you can hear my cat meowing in my ear. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. Hey, it's Horseman. We'll be back for you later, pal. Or I could just detransform and actually speak to people up here while I'm here. Yeah, that might be an idea. Hey, Horseman, how did you get here?
老友，先前在黄风岭一无所获，不得已，只好来求黄眉老佛。来到这小西天， 拜过了佛爷爷才知，我这一生为他人虚度，少了许多快乐。
Sorry, I just realised Tira got into the treat bag there. If you could hear rustling, it was me trying to fight back.
不走了。虽说家中代王遭难，可世间福祸不皆是自取？为己活，才自在。佛爷爷说的对，纵情自愈，无忧无虑。我从没像现在这般快活。想当年，我家大王也曾在佛地修行，连他的孩子也是菩萨的弟子嘞。如今我皈依佛门，也算是追随大王。我劝老友，就留在此地，你我做个同门可好？
Is that it? Yeah, that's all he's got to say. Always nice to see you, horseman. Oh, and he gave me a gourd. Thanks, horseman. And a body fleeting powder formula. Okay, we've blatantly come the wrong way, but at least we got some stuff for it. So let's go back and try and find our guy again. Kind of hear something, but it must be on the level below. Let's try going the other way. Let's fox up again first, and then we'll have a look. It's kind of fun to be able to turn into a fox. Okay, you're not who I was looking for. Farewell! Oh, fuck. Oh, now I'm going to have to fight you. You utter wanker. You happy now, old man? Oh, another one. Alright. Let's carry on. That temple looks good. Let's try that one next. I'm going to have to murder everything on the way up to make sure it doesn't stop me transforming. And we are bearing in mind I'm doing this with no gourds or healing items, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It's totally the longest the game's ever made me go without a healing item. That's looking good up there, but there are two fuckers on the door. Okay, I don't know what that guy's doing up there. I think he's teleporting. Where's the other one gone? Did I kill them both? That's it! Right, that's the boss arena. I recognise it. Finally found it. I'm not going to be able to do this with no heals, but we'll try and at least trigger the quest.
你是人是鬼？这么多年，我日日为你诵经，可你还是要索我性命吗？你又岂会知我动手时是何等心痛？你既愿赌未消，我佛慈悲，便再超度你一回。
Oh, that was mean. Okay, I'm not sure why I can't hit him. Okay, it's a very confusing fight. Yeah, we were never going to do it with no heals, but at least we know where he is now and we can come back at him with all the heals. And we've triggered the quest. I say I know where he is, I actually have no idea how to get back to him, but... Right, so it's going to be a long old walk of shame. Let's see how quick we can do it. I'm trying to remember which way I went. I think I went straight down the middle to get to him. Unfortunately, there's some really tough enemies I need to run past to get there. So let's try and do this while engaging no one. Since I don't need the fox anymore, we've already triggered him. Well, I thought that guy was going to be a one-shot because he dropped an item. But anyway, let's keep running. Be careful because he can shoot round corners. Oh, Daly's pointing out that that guy was the guy that the fox helped in the ending of Chapter 2. I'd entirely forgotten about that, Daly, but you're absolutely right. Yeah, the story where he had the dream that the fox would later kill him, so he saved the fox and then killed it. Okay, I'm just trying to get there with all my healing item and mana intact, which isn't the easiest, but let's go. Right, I think it was the other way, actually. So we want to go... Oh, fuck! Dead end! No! Right. So it was past these two guys, and I think just up here. Yeah, it was up that big staircase over there. Nice try, buddy. I wish there was a place I could stand and get my mana back, but because of these two guys, I think we might have to fight these two, otherwise they might be a nuisance during the boss fight. Unfortunately, they're going to zap me from there. Get up, monkey! Come on! Whoa, whoa, whoa! You went over there. Right, we don't want to trigger the boss. We want to get the other guy. There he is. Well, just cast the damn spell! Ah, you fucker! Okay, where's he gone? Up there. Ah! Right, we're going to lose one heal and a thunder heal as well. If I can remember where they are on my cast bar. Okay, let's take no chances with this wanker. We're just going to go all out. Where is he? He's right at the back there, against the shrine, I think. Yes, he is. So, let's go. Oh, fuck, that was the wrong button.
Guys.
Nearly got him. And he's on fire. Oh fuck. You see my health? No, 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 no. Let's try and get that out of the way. Almost, almost. Gotcha.
要就是要，
可就要冤有头，债有主，哪怕遁入空门，也无法解脱。
Well, that was the most dramatic death of anyone. There we go. Okay, so 2 bosses remaining, including Yellowbrow himself, I believe. Again, no idea where the other optional one is, but much like we did with the Rat King last time, if we find Yellowbrow first, we'll just let him kill us and go back and look for the other one. This place is just so fucking huge, it's hard to find anything. But at least we have beaten him. So let's keep having a look around. Next time I get to a shrine, we'll head back and hand in the Fox's quest as well. Oh, you fucker. Oh, you fuck, I hate these ones. Oh, you made me waste my pips. You sod. Nope. 3 hits and a dodge doesn't work. 2 hits and a dodge doesn't work. I think I just cannot figure out the pattern of these guys. Oh well, hopefully they won't appear after this level. Alright, let's just check around either of those shrines. At least we found the horse as well. I'd totally forgotten about him. But I think he's another one of those NPCs I'm supposed to speak to in every level. Which we have done so far, to be fair. I wonder if I can just jump over there and get back to the checkpoint. Oh god, there he is. Oh, 4 sparks. Maybe I should actually spend those. As always, don't bother to level up. Okay, we've finished off maxing out Immobilize. I said I was going to do Pluck next as well. What we got? Increases the duration of your duplicates and the damage dealt. Let's go with damage dealt first. I've heard that Pluck's a really good spell if you max it out, and I don't rate Pluck. I haven't been using it really. I just feel it wastes plenty of mana that could otherwise be used for Immobilize. Another one of the baddies over there. Oh no, I'm out of mana! No! Still haven't found my way back to the big thing yet either. Oh fuck, I was trying to do Cloud Step. That's what we were trying to do. Oh, come on. Well, if I upgrade Pluck, Daly's saying it'll do the same combo attacks I do. That would be good, actually. Pluck is kind of lame at the moment. It's just a mana sponge. But I will start pouring points into it like I did with Immobilize, and maybe I'll actually like it. It is something kind of quintessentially monkey to be able to do the kind of shadow clone no jutsu. Okay, he won't jump over those. We're going to have to take the long way back down, because I don't think there's anything else up here now. And we already kind of explored the pagoda under us. The only problem is I kind of ran up here and I didn't kill anything in the second try. So we might, if we die at least, I guess it takes us back down to the bottom. Because unlike most Souls games, there's no loss for dying in this, no penalty, let's say, for dying in this game. Okay, yeah, I've got to go through the middle. Well, we know there's those guys, for example, who can see me through walls. Alright, I'm going to try and get down without having to fight the two monks, because I hate them. Ah, fuck. But he is actually standing on top of the stairwell. And can apparently hit me through walls, too. Well, at least he knocked me out the area. I don't think I will look down this end of this courtyard, actually. I'll have a look at that as well. I know there's a big monk guy wandering near me. We'll be careful of him. Not that they're that hard to beat, the big ones. I do like the fact, when we read the story about the big monks, it mentioned they were blind, and they do sometimes just kind of blunder off in the direction where you were, which suggests that... Where's he gone? There. Right. I don't think there's much in this corner anyway. Oh. Hi! Why'd you jump down? Saves me a job. There we go. Big one's out the way. Oh, I see you. Of course he saw me. I want to fight that thing though. Oh, I'm going to have to get the other monk out of the way first, aren't I? Has he seen me or is he... Yeah, he's seen me. Fuck. Thought you had. Oh, fuck. Come on. Oh, you motherfuckers. That's awful. I don't want to waste my big charge attack, because I want to try fighting that thing. It looks awesome. But I also have no heals left, and I'm conscious of that. Get it? Almost. Gotcha. At least that'll be a new story for us. Oh, and he drops soul. We'll have that. He'll be a one-shot if he drops soul. Unfortunately, I've completely lost my bearings now. I'm not sure where we are, kind of... Okay, that's got to be the main temple, so I'd say out here is maybe back towards the checkpoint, which is where I could really do with heading because I have no health. Oh my god, there's tons of them! Okay, that was bad. Where was the checkpoint then? Because I could do with just going and getting all my health back. However, now I'm not sure. Maybe I should have just run for the pagoda, to be honest. Maybe there'll be another checkpoint up there that I can use to center myself. Oh, I did get all my mana back during... not my mana, my health back at least during that last fight. I'm just lacking some mana. Let's see if there's a checkpoint up here. Oh god, really? Really? 2 of them? Okay, this might be a bad idea, but I am... Will I have to fight them both at... Yes, both at the same time. Okay, we're going to run past them and try and get a checkpoint further up if we can. I'm starting to think the game actually hates us. Right, let's see if there's a checkpoint at the top of the hill. Yeah, there is. I don't know if it'll let me use it with them behind me. Yeah. Okay, we've got a better vantage point to explore now. And I can get me mana back for going and fighting those things down there. Because, of course, I'm absolutely going to go and fight those things down there. Okay, this is potentially a horrendously bad idea. Fuck you, monster! And I missed it with all my best attacks. Fucking hell! And now something's zapping me too! Oh my god! Right, oh, fucking... Oh, you fucker! Right, we're gonna have to circle the arena and make sure there's no electric monks around first. Because I can't fight under these conditions. Right, there was definitely an electric monk on the stairs, kind of where I wound up there. We'll presume there's one at the other side of the arena too, but... Oh my god, this is gonna be bad. Oh, they aggro... Yeah, they aggro the second I set foot in the arena, no matter what I do. So here they come. We'll get that guy who's up there. Oh, fucker! Where have you gone? Where's he gone? There. Have they given up? No. Oh, only one of them's following me as well, I think. Let's see if we can get him to come over here. If I can fight them by themselves, that'll be better. Come on! Over here! Why not come fight me? By yourself. He wants me to come to him quite desperately. Yep. Yeah, I want you away from your friend. Come here. Will you do it? Yes, yes, yes! That'll do! Oh, fuck. Lost me lock on. Did we get him? Right, that's one down. Let's go fight his friend. Hi, I'm not a fan. Ah, fucking hell, every time. I'm feeling he's falling. Yeah. Oh, lost my lock on, can't see what I'm doing. Don't think he's got that much health left though. Right, that sounded good. Ah, I wonder if they were one-shots. God, I hope so. They usually are, those big enemies. Again, I'm going to assume the big pagoda at the top is going to be where the final boss is. So I want a bit more of a look round. I know we're missing one boss. I don't actually know where he is though. But we must be running out of places he can be hiding. He's another monk boss, another non-something or other. Oh, I can't actually remember his name. Let's try over here. Ah, non-pure, found you! Easy peasy. Non-pure down. So I think he was my final optional boss of the chapter, which means we've only got one left to go. Okay. So we got a meditation spot out there as well, actually. Let's just have a quick look around here. Now, nothing else in Non-Pure's arena. Oh. So I guess we just need to go back up to that checkpoint. I am just having a quick scour of the internet to figure out where I missed that Ashen spell, just in case we can pick it up just before here. I don't know if you need to find everything on a chapter, or, if there are things we can go back to. I'm just trying to be thorough. I know the one thing we haven't done is Yin Tiger. I'm not sure if I'm really strong enough to do so, though. I've heard people mention online you shouldn't challenge him until you're high level. Okay, let's have a rest. Oh, Daily saying I can come back later to get the transformation. Okay, that's good. I might therefore watch some videos tonight to kind of show me exactly where it is, just so I don't waste any more time. Let's go see what's up here then. It'd be rude not to. Okay, let's just check every step as we go, just in case there's anything interesting around. So out of curiosity, were these two enemies one-shots down here? Oh yeah, they were, so if I have to go back down there, at least those two guys are one-shots. Did I go back to the fox? Oh, good remember, Daily. No, I did not. Let's go back there. Force of habit, travel. So the fox was Valley of Ecstasy. I think they were Forest of Felicity. Let's go back and speak to her. At least we murdered the horrible wanker that killed her. Okay, yes, it was there. That's the fox. Oh, hi.
世人总说人妖殊途，再见到他，我才知道，怕妖的人比妖更可怕。
Okay, she gave me her brush as a curio now. Let's see what it does as a curio. I think I picked up some other curios as well. What have we got? The bronze Buddha pendant. Slightly increases your resistance to the 4 banes. That might be useful for some bosses. And moderately increase the duration of transformations. Okay, that's pretty good too. Durations aren't normally my problem with the transformations though, it's running out of health. So, we'll leave them off for now. I think I got a gourd too. The Scarlet Gourd. When the gourd is full, the first sip replenishes to full health. Oh. Nice, nice. I should possibly change my gourd at some point. I've just been using that one. I guess I get the most charges of that one too. What's that one? See, that one's only got 5 charges. Until I upgrade it any. Yeah, I'll stick with what I got for now. Again, we can review that on a case-by-case basis. What else have I managed to pick up? I picked up some gloves somewhere by the look of it. The Jira armbands. Moderately reduces the cooldown of all your spells. Or mysticism spells. I can't remember which one mysticism is, but nice. And the body fleeting powder. Upon use, all actions cost no stamina for a short duration. Yeah. Life-saving. Used to instantly recover full health and remove all the full banes. So it's like a full cure in Pokemon. Full heal even in Pokemon. Alright. Oh, let's check the money situation and see if I can make any new weapons. That's always worthwhile. Just seeing these are all crafting items. And my other recipes. Right, anyway. So, let us go back. Make medicines. Not make medicines, what are you thinking, Kim? Craft. Craft weapons. Yep, doing well for money. Not the stone staff. It was the rat sage. I want to make that one. So we've got a dropping off point for making the better long staff. Presumably when we meet the long in the next chapter. No, I don't want to equip it because it's not as powerful as the weapon I'm holding. It's just my jumping off point, like I said. So let us also store. See if there's anything we can buy that we haven't already bought. Might as well exhaust what we got in here. Are they mine cores? Oh, don't mind if I do. I didn't even spot those. Mine cores are always handy. The rest are just ingredients. But I can also sell all the money I've picked up in that last bit. There we go. I just wonder if there was a way to see what level you actually were. Do you have levels in this game? What am I? That one. Increase the health of my duplicates, sounds good. Sorry, getting distracted again. Let us go and see about this final boss then. Not Longevity Road, we want to go to the Thunderclap Temple. Okay, so I think this is a multi-phase fight from what I heard. Don't actually know anything about it, but we'll see how it goes. I'm sure somebody told me as well that you don't have to beat him entirely in one go. There are like saves between the phases. It's always nice when games do that, but we will find out, I'm sure. But at least that's the game's way of saying, Kim, spap all your cooldowns. So we will see.
很久以前，我与金蝉子还是同门。他是个认真的人，看不得灵山从来祥光瑞霭，山下却遭着苦困天灾。他说：“凡诸众生皆有慧根，何以只有你我高高在上，其他人就只配磕头烧香？”我说，因为他们不如你我。后来，他犯了大错，重入轮回，又收了几个徒弟，可结果如何？徒弟死的死，逃的逃，连他自己也躲了起来。要我说，这些去取经的都是废物。信什么狗屁如来？不如我自己来！
不败。小的们，听着看来，将军说法。
Oh, fuck. Where'd he go? Over there, over there. He's on fire. Oh, fuck. Wanker. Okay, don't like the look of that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, yeah, as always, I was greedy. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I get it. Oh. Oh, so close. Well, for that phase, anyway. Okay. Yep, definitely spaff all my cooldowns. When in doubt. I really hope that Reddit told me correctly and he really does save between phases, because I intend to throw every cooldown I've got in his flipping face. Let's go again. At least we know he likes to teleport between the corner and the middle now. Okay, that wasn't what I was trying to do, but that was. Going back? Yeah. Yep. Ah, shouldn't be funny, but it is. Get up, monkey. Oh, I was trying to use the shot calling powder. I'm not sure if it worked though. No, it didn't. Oh, come on, let me heal. Just realised we haven't used that spell yet. Let's get that in there. Oh, come on, where have you gone? Oh, that was mean. Oh fuck. Don't get greedy, Ken. Whoa!
本座这大宝正是为迷途之人准备，你且进去，勿伤于物。
你这笨货也被那老贼抓到了！这大豹比以前邪门多了，竟养出了此等厉害妖物。估摸老贼借了大师兄的道行，把这破袋子又缝补了一番。练习生，先杀出去再说。
I was wondering when we'd fight this guy again. Oi! Oh, the healing, fuck. I think we might have burnt him, it's kind of hard to tell. Almost. Okay, Macaque Chief down.
对，就是这样，这才是你。
侄子，撑住，落丢了神智！
哈哈哈哈哈！我让你杀得更畅快些。
Okay, I seem to be the macaque chief now.
诸行无常，终向一战，拿起屠刀，我也。
This is curious.
一笔之身，是彼之道，我喜欢。
Whoa.
一爽。
One left. Oh, hi, Brangatang. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, you have come in at a curious time. Oh, that was a different one. What else we got? Yes, this is my first time playing. Yeah, so far so good. We haven't really come stuck so far. You know, some bosses harder than others, but nothing that's been completely breaking me yet. But yeah, it's fun.
I'll
eat those words soon enough. I'll tell you, I almost eat those words when we fought the Black Long. He's been, I think, my worst so far. Yeah, it maybe took me slightly long with the Black Long to figure out about standing on the rock. Oh, I'm me again. Hooray! First try, 0 deaths. Oh, I'm sure there will be deaths. There usually are. Oh, he made a gold. That's interesting. Can we break it? Just by sheer force of will? Yeah, we can. Okay. Eventually it breaks then. Give him a good kicking. Whoa, don't like that. Maybe I should have healed. Yeah, let's not go near that. Is he gonna move out of it? Oh fuck. How do I get out? Ah, jumping worked. Yes, right, he's out. That worked. Gosh, he's tanky. This is a fascinating fight. Okay. Don't like the look of that. And I went straight into it. Stay out the way of that. Whatever the fuck he's doing. Is he making circles again? Yes, he is. Okay, you fucker. Oh, no, jump! Stay out of his circle. Oh, it's gone. Good. Oh, fuck. Mistimed that. Fuck. Shock quelling, come on. Yes. Oh, not the gold again. Aha! Let's go! Trophy, nifty nonsense.
了你的下场。只要你还在为他人而战，迟早也会死在他人手上。黄梅只为自己。我没输，我不会输。只要再用一次那猴子的宝贝。
这孽畜早先拐了我的宝贝下界，又借大圣之力把我的后天戴尔变成了销魂夺魄的血宝，还化作我模样，假我之名诓来了许多旧仇，一心逞能报复。
大肚皮，我早该猜到是你。
恕罪，恕罪。
哼，管你一次我信，管你2次猪都不信。
我也不信，谁知这孽畜胆子这么大。我本要亲自收他，不料2位施主先到，不能。你自是福大命大，而他年纪轻轻竟如此了得，这回或许没看错人。
莫讲这些不帮衬的话。你那黄眉小儿失足淹死是小，大师兄的东西若是丢了，再找寻起来就难了。
你那9齿钉耙，且借我用用。
师兄此番下界，倒是去了好久。说人话。
这回我又赢了，金蝉子。
祸乱人心，道果为因。师兄如此执着输赢，可笑，可悲。
若不能赢，还长什么因果人心？
石猴不过自封齐天，那四庆童儿却敢自立宗庙，自封世尊。亏得你佛心坚韧，勇猛无惧，竟抵住了他的引诱。那些个星君魔将、高僧大能，一个个乱了性情，坏了道心，真是因为放不下心中的偶像。你一路迎霜冒雪，可曾嗅到使人痴心破灭的味道？
Okay, our new relic has been obtained. And we get all our goodies. Oh, we do have levels. That's what I was wondering before. I'm level 66 now. Cool beans. And a bunch of goodies. Yeah. Sorry about that, Brangatang. I was just enjoying the cutscene. Like you said, they are amazing, the animated sequences in this. It's almost like Princess Mononoke-like. I think I know that story as well, and it was just really chuffed to actually see the 10-tailed goldfish. Don't apologise, you prefer I'm immersed. Yeah, I'm just absolutely blown away by the cut sequences in this game, to be honest. But, as I say, I was hoping we'd get to see the 10-tailed goldfish. That was really cool. So, let's see what we got on this one.
没人知道他究竟在想什么。
Okay, maybe not that informative.
雪山大士舍全身求半计，故能证成佛果。不似这般，怎能当得鼻祖？天生圣人若不敬天，孤高自傲，任意妄为，那又何来四海升平，三界清净？
Any more? Let's have a look.
西天拜佛，山高路险，除了几位徒弟，还有6丁6甲、5方揭谛、4支公曹，18位护教伽蓝保守唐僧左右，他们各有神通。你若见到，亦可多加来往。北方有个真武，号荡魔天尊。 昔年奉玉帝敕旨，剪发天下妖邪，龟蛇2将乃其左右侍从。可惜如今龟蛇不再能合行，真武徒剩虚名。
Poor old Snake General.
一纸禁属令，父子反目成仇。他誓不与妖为伍，愤而离家，再也没回去过。 如今因旧月落困牢狱，才又念起故乡。可没了故人，又哪儿有故乡？
What else we got? Anything more? Nope. Think that's everything. Cool. Let's press on then. So, Chapter 4, Rosy Cheeks, Grey Hair.
差事交了我们，真是大造化！
大个屁！这一路挑断魔尖，骨头都累折了。你只快些走吧，休要误了我持久。
我闻到那妖婆有些个怪癖，8节40都要进步，每次进步必要成亲。有次夫人来此贺喜，挑了面宝镜做礼，名为照古镜。
且慢，
照古镜，我记得夫人时常念叨，言语间好生可居来。你听我说完后话。那妖婆拿镜子一照，就失了神，转身就把镜子扔了。夫人因此生了闷气，便不再亲自做梦了。
捣鼓个没完，老子一路上觉都睡麻了。
谁在里面？好大胆！不然的河里也敢斗！
这年头，我在哪里都没个清静。哪里来的女菩萨？快下来说话！这就走了？还休息？
Okay, I'm calling it now. Spider Guy. Keep it in your pants, Baji. That's exactly what we know Zubaji will not do. Okay, what does
这鬼地方哪里还有人住？只剩下不济事的妖怪变着法子欺我们。只说到这儿来，可你瞧瞧，虫儿也欺人呢。
Okay, let's try and find the first checkpoint so we can get a map at least. And read the stories, because we haven't read the last few. Am I a Journey to the West fan? I've read Journey to the West, certainly. But fan's a strong word. I have read Journey to the West, I've seen the Old Monkey series, and I've seen a lot of other adaptations too. But yeah, it's a cool story.
这里还和从前一样，一点儿没变。
Just realised Baji's off fighting something as well. Let's go actually help him. What's he found? I cannot tell what that is, but it looks terrifying. Figure it out when we get a checkpoint. You done, Zubaji? Yep. Oh, what's he found now? Something else? Whoa, is that another enemy? Yes, it is. Please don't kill me, I just want a checkpoint. Okay, that was maybe excessive. Oh, I'm burnt. Fuck! Didn't even notice. Right. There's something huge standing over there. That'd be rude not to go and smack it in the face. Yep, totally overshot that. Right. I've dealt with that at least.
入这，老猪若是再放下，是过不得喽。
Okay, I'm not sure what Baoji's talking about. What the hell's he looking at this time? Where's my pig gone?
什么蹊跷异样事儿？我老猪倒要看看。嘘。
Was that an attack or Baoji just making a weird noise?
此间好像有人在讲什么故事。贤侄，来，贤。
Oh, you've made a request for Ralph. What would you like Ralph Wiggum to say? It is based on a long-running thing on this channel where people have said my squeaky voice sounds like Ralph Wiggum. Well, you know what it must be. I'm in danger. One sec, let me just take a swig of my drink and I will do that for you. I'm in danger. Ralph, is that you? I haven't had to do many voices in this game because it's all voiced, but in anything we play that isn't voiced, I do all the voices. And that's where the Ralph Wiggum thing has come from. Right, on continuing to try and find this damn checkpoint. There's always one nearby. And I've fallen in the water. What's there? Another one of those weird-looking kind of mantis people. Yeah, maybe I was a bit hasty there. Let's grab that, though. I think I'll run into a checkpoint sooner or later. Right, where is it? The rushes, I'd quite like to find a shrine in this area. I haven't seen the golden cicada yet, so we can't be close. Yeah, as always, no map because we haven't found it yet. Have I come around in a circle and wound up back at the start? Yes. Yes, I have. I wonder if I can go up the road here, though. What's that? Huh. There was something behind me. Well, that was worthwhile, then. Okay, back down. So, as previously noted, in all the previous chapters, it's not made me go far without a shrine. Let's grab that. So, I came down here, I crossed over past that kind of Torii gate, or whatever we call a Torii gate in China. It's actually more a Mon gate than a Torii gate, I stand corrected, but we still passed under it. Oh, something. Yeah, walked right into you, didn't I? Is that enough? No, it wasn't. Well, at least I got that. Okay, which way did we go last time? I'm a bit turned around now. I think that way was a dead end. Let's try. Whoa. Okay, that's not a path. So dark. What's over here? Fuck something! Right, back that way. That was the dead end, so we're going that way. And last time I fell, was there anywhere else I could have gone? Through the other side of the shrine, maybe? That's where I fought those 3 enemies. Let me know if I'd like a heads up. Yeah, by all means, if I have completely missed the way I'm meant to be going, give me a shout. I get turned around and distracted very easily. Back where I broke the fence. Did I break a fence? This one over here? Oh, there's a treasure chest at least. We'll grab that. Nothing behind it though. There's a little gap I can walk through. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Is that over here? Or on the other side? Ah, thank you. I didn't spot that. I was wondering how we got to that soul. Whoa, something else. Oh, you fucker. Get out that corridor. Right. What else we got around here? Someone over there. Hope I'm not afraid of creepy crawlies. Actually, I love creepy crawlies. This is my element now. Whoa. Except for the fact they're all poisoning me. But, right, they get so much unnecessary hate. I know, I keep beetles as pets, actually. I am a huge fan. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. I just spotted that. Oh, something's coming. Oh, it's one of the snakehead mushroom ones, I think. Oh, fuck. Walked into that. Right, what has Bargy found? I think he's attacking something through that wall. The Ralph voice sold you. Oh, just you wait till you hear me voicing over an unvoiced game. Something's shooting me from afar over there. Get this one out of the way. Oi. What the hell has Bargy found this time? I'm not sure where he's gone. How the hell did he get up there? Ah, I just heard the golden cicada. We must be near the checkpoint. Let's just check out that village down there where I've just cleared. It is through that gate. There we go. Okay, we gather, we cross the little bridge, and I think there's an enemy right in front of where we want to go. Hey, and we found the checkpoint. So let's just tag that. And I think we will end today's session with some more story time. So let's read all the stories I unlocked since last time. Oh, but first, let's look at all my craftables. So we can make new shit. The Golden Mask of Fury, okay. Yeah, it's better than what we're wearing. But normally the chest plate's the best one to make. Defense way up, yeah, that's good. Story time, let you grab the popcorn. Good plan, good plan. Okay, let's just see. I don't think I haven't got enough thread to make the mask, unless I can buy some from the store here. Let's find out. Store. Is he selling gold thread? Fine gold thread, yeah. Cool, that solves that problem. Well, let's grab his map too. Or I'll just forget like I did in chapter 2. Let's see if I've got enough money to make that mask. If not, we'll have to remember to do it later. Nah, I can't quite afford it, but we'll get that soon. So, story time. Journal. So, let's see how many we missed. The Overseeing Monk. With closed eyes, he practices through mere fist. In silence, discerns the loyal form of the twist. Cutting thoughts, he seeks the pure domain. Desires quelled, new bonds are slain. In the temple, all monks could seek guidance from those more skilled. Among them, the monks who were passionate about fist martial arts always followed the second senior disciple, Non-Able, to practice and train. Their temperament was also similar to Non-Able's, as they were inclined to fight for justice, earning them the title of Overseeing Monks. Since the Non-Able was punished by the master and sent to the Towers of Karma to reflect on his mistakes, the Overseeing Monks lost their protector. As a result, they often suffered greatly when standing up for others. Troubled, the Overseeing Monks went to ask the Master for the solution. The Master smiled and said, "If you do not see, your mind will be free from obstacles. The greater affliction of men is weakness. Close your eyes and focus on your own cultivation." Initially, the Overseeing Monks covered their eyes with cloth, but they removed the cloth. They still couldn't ignore what they saw and heard. Then Yellowbrow suggested, "Why not try gouging out your eyes?" From then on, the temple had a new skill named Blind Zen. Practitioners of this art nurtured their minds to be as serene as still water by turning a blind eye to the distractions of the world. But can they truly attain stillness? Perhaps any slight sound would only further agitate their restless hearts. What else we got? The Clay Vajira. With an iron trident, the wrathful Vajira stands, angry eyes blazing, a fearsome brand. All beings bear their sins, for that is what they say. Burn them, guilty all, for peace to truly stay. The Buddhist scriptures describe the Vajira as guardian warrior of the Buddha, tasked with upholding justice and eradicating sin. Since the fat monk in yellow took back the new Thunderclap Temple, magnificent new pavilions and pagodas were built to hold gatherings of his devotees and attract more believers. During one such gathering, 2 devotees met for the first time to maintain the hall. Upon seeing each other, they immediately felt a surge of suspicion and wariness. At that moment, the abbot had a statue of a Vajira carried in. The statue stood on 4 legs, wielding a steel trident, with a wrathful expression, but had a peculiar hole in its chest. The abbot introduced the statue, explaining it was newly crafted and imbued with a particular spiritual power that could discern right from wrong. One of the devotees hurried to the Vajira and said, "May the Vajira eradicate all deceitful swindlers in the world and grant me justice." This man was known for being gullible and often fell victim to ruses, yet never dared seek retribution. The other devotee quickly followed, saying, "May the Vajira eradicate those who gain unfair advantages and then complain incessantly, granting me peace." This man was a dishonest merchant who frequently sold substandard goods and was often persecuted and cursed by his customers. Hearing each other's wishes, the 2 began to argue fiercely in front of the statue. The Vajira's eyes suddenly moved, and with a swift motion of its trident, it killed both men. Flames then erupted from its 4 legs, incinerating the bodies completely. News of the event spread quickly, shocking the folks around the temple. Some accused the abbot of using sorcery to deceive people, while others praised his profound Buddhist wisdom and extraordinary powers. Regardless, no one dared to disrespect him. The Wushan Lesser Guy. Gaping mouth, round belly, born incomplete. Bulky form, craving and chasing tasty treats. Greedy for favours, it longs for delight. Wagging its tongue, it speaks in spite. One spring, the Webbed Ridge hosted a grand banquet to mark the blossoming of the flowers. A young guy from Mount Wushan, having presented the gift, saw the ladies chatting and laughing at the feast and decided to join the other guy in the cave for drinks and merriments. A few cups in, the Gwai began to jest with each other. A pig Gwai remarked, "I'd rather live in this rich hollow of yours, with banquets for every season and festival. Back in our place, the lady is too strict to allow any fun." A proud insect guy responded, "Our ladies in the cave often host banquets to keep the mistress company. We may not compare to the halls of the celestial court, but our second lady has some business in the mortal world, so we're not short on silver. It's tough, though. If she didn't find ways to bring money, we wouldn't have made it this far." Another pig guy added, "Beautiful and elegant to you ladies. I wonder which celestial mountain is fortunate enough to be where they might start their new families." The insect guy laughed. "Our ladies can't leave this place. The businesses outside are managed carefully by chosen people. Since we only take bridegrooms who marry into the family, the talented ones don't want to come, and the ladies don't fancy those who do. Look over there. Those 4 scorpions, their family is in decline, and their descendants are unworthy. Only one who is somewhat acceptable, but not one of our ladies would marry him. Whoever gets unlucky will marry him on a fateful day, or so they say." The Gwais laughed heartily, enjoying themselves, when suddenly there was a shout. "Oh no! The ladies are quarrelling!" A panting pig Gwai in charge ran over shouting, "The mistress in the cave has lost her mind. She got in a fight with Our Lady over a few words from a maid and even smashed the very gift that was brought." All of the Gwais were startled. The clever ones quickly wrapped some food in lotus leaves and handed it to the pig Gwais in an apology. "Next time we'll make sure there's no misunderstanding. I'm sorry for spoiling the fun." All right. The pig Gwais took the food and hurriedly followed out the steward, asking, "What exactly happened?" "Oh, who knows? It's all too odd. Every time we come, there's some commotion. I've heard their mistress is always quite muddle-headed." The Puppet Spider. In the shadows lurks a fiend with a nose and mouth askew. Fangs sharp, poison thickly drips, a wicked brew. Ears jut out in grotesque display, forehead broad and low. 8 eyes gleam with malevolent light, in darkness they glow. Long ago, a woodcutter lived deep in the hills. One day he went down to the market fair and saw a puppet show. He loved it and yearned to see it again. One day as he cut wood, he heard shouts of glee in the mountains. He followed the sounds and saw a mob of Yaogwai reveling together. Despite his fear, curiosity urged him to climb onto a rock and watch them from afar. The Gwais were gathered in a circle, watching an acrobat show. Too far to see well, the woodcutter could only discern a red-clad Gwai whirling twin blades in a dazzling spins and flipped. Entranced, the woodcutter crept closer. He saw the acrobatic Gwai had legs tied behind its back, strings dangling from its feet. In a flash, he knew it was a puppetry trick. He climbed a larger tree for a clearer view. The Gwai had an ugly, comical face. To the woodcutter, the spectacle was even more amusing than the finest plays at the market fair. He watched spellbound. A chill on his neck jolted him out of the reverie. Reaching up to check, he found his fingers coated in green spittle. Looking up in horror, he was greeted by a myriad of eyes staring down at him. There in the treetop dangled a violet spider, its legs threaded with silk, tugging on the distant puppet Gwai to and fro. The woodcutter yelped and fell from the tree. At that the spider paused, and the gathering of Yaogwai turned at once to glare at him. Stricken with terror, the woodcutter fled, and upon returning home fell gravely ill. No remedy could ease its suffering. He wasted away and soon died. The Puppet Tick. Can you discern the outer guise? Who cares what's hidden from our eyes? When hung up high, what use retains? A puppet's dance, its fleeting gains. Tales told of Zoo's estate in the Webbed Ridge, an ancestral home of the wealthy textile family in the kingdom of Zuzi. Rumours claim that the estate housed vast amount of gold and jewels, but these riches were never found. In the kingdom of Zuzi lived 2 thieves who called each other brothers. The elder, a broad and forthright soul, the younger, a handsome and clever spirit. Fleeing a warrant, they sought Zoo's estate in the mountains as their next target as well as hideout. For days they scoured the hills, their rations spent and their hope lost. Weary and famished, they chanced upon a hut. The young thief called out, "Let's rest there, brother." The elder replied, "We've seen no one for days. How could there be a tea hut?" But driven by hunger, the young one hastened towards it. The elder chased after him, pleading. They tussled until they entered the hut. Crude and dirty, it had rough log tables and stone stools. There were no patrons inside, only a hunchbacked old man with a cane brewing tea. The young thief asked, "How do you sell tea here with no one around, old man?" The old man pointed to a dim village behind the hut. "This humble one lives in the hilltop village. This hut serves but to eke out my living." Then he served 2 bowls of thick, strange-smelling brew. The young thief reached for one, but the elder stopped him and asked the old man, "Do you know of the Zoo's estate?" The old man grinned. "It lies within the village. Drink your tea and I shall guide you there." The young thief beamed, but the elder grew warier. He snatched the bowl from the young one. "I shall try it first." And with that he downed it in one gulp. No sooner had the tea hit his belly than he collapsed, writhing in agony. The young thief turned to the old man, only to witness his true form revealed as a hunchback, cane-wielding creature, its body entangled in silk. Lifting his eyes, he saw a colossal spider perched in the rafters, tugging strands to prompt the bug to tap its cane with a resonant ting-ting. At the stone stools shifted and unfurled their legs. They became little stone spiders. They spat silk at the elder thief to entangle him. At the sight, the younger thief turned and fled, as if he had not heard his brother's pleas for help. The Lantern Holder. When night falls deep, his light shines down. Summoned is yin, suppressed is the yang. Like harvesters hastening before the dawn, he reaps with his blades, and his souls are gone. The insect guys loathed patrolling after dusk, as their instinct to chase after the light made nighttime perilous for them. But luck favoured them when a tribe of pale-faced Yaksha from the west of the palace, having traversed the world, chose to settle at their webbed ridge and volunteered for the night watch, a task the insect guys were only too happy to relinquish to these newcomers. The Yaksha are proud and fierce by nature, turned into feral Yaogwai, yet still they clung to their old ways in the days that they were revered. They kept to their own, with lanterns lit from dusk till dawn, and rarely mingled with the insect guys. To the latter they were a curious sight, with their merriment and banter that paid no heed to hierarchy or status. Yet what published the insect guys most was the Yaksha's bond, close-knit joy. They often erupt into disputes and hurl sharp swords with no restraint. One night a quarrel broke out during an idle chatter among 4 Yaksha on patrol, and their raucous noise woke the insect guai. "Why must you carry on as this?" The insect guys rushed to mediate, persuading them. "Arguing one moment, chummy the next? Why not treat each other with proper respect like we do?" In an instant the quarrel ceased, and in unison the Yakshas retorted, "You're mistaken," one spat. "Only through open discourse we grow." Another chimed in, "Exactly. When we air out our disagreements, it only makes our bond stronger." A third added, "Indeed. Having each other's backs, we've made it through a tough time. Our harsh words don't mean any harm." And the last concluded, "Unlike you insect guys, we hide no secret grievances under the guise of harmony." And with that, arm in arm, they departed, leaving the insect guys to dismiss the exchange with bemused eye rolls. You're loving this. Oh, I'm glad I can entertain you, bring you 10. So next up is the grasshopper guai. Slender legs of verdant sheen, each arm wields a sickle keen. Misty woods are home so true, he cares for youth like me and you. During the reign of the greatest emperor of Han, there was a village called Bath. From within the mountains, a hot spring flowed, reputed to preserve youth and vitality. Nobles flocked to it from far and wide. One day, the Marquis of Lencheng came to visit with his 6-year-old son. The young lord caught a little grasshopper and wanted to keep it as a pet, so he tore off its wings and trapped it in a teacup. That night, the Marquis was visited in his dreams by a man clad in green. "Your child has imprisoned mine," he pleaded. "We're both fathers. I beseech you, help my little one." The next morning the Marquis summoned his son and inquired about what happened. The boy, who feared his stern father, only provided vague replies. Thus the full story remained elusive to both. That night the green-clad man revisited the Marquis's dreams with twin swords at his waist. He warned, "If you don't return my son, you'll never see yours again." The Marquis woke with a start and rushed to his son's bed, only to find it empty. Servants scoured the village, but found no trace. Only the young lord's page remembered the bug-catching. He rushed to the study and found the overturned teacup, and gently retrieved the grasshopper onto the grass. By noon the young lord returned home safely, yet his hands were red and swollen, and he couldn't stop weeping. When questioned about the events the previous night, he sobbed, "I dreamt of a man in green, a great jumper. He carried me on his back and hopped a few times. Then I didn't know where I was. He scolded me for harming others and struck me palms with his swords 20 times. When he asked how he came back, he was unable to answer, overwhelmed by fear. Alas, it is said that all beings love their young, a truth that spans the world. Even Yaogwai, it seems, are no different. In the late years of the Han, the hot springs in Bath suddenly dried up. Insect guais sprouted in the hills, so the villagers moved down the mountain. A decade or two later, the area came known as the Webbed Ridge. Dragonfly guai. Through the willows it flies, on crooked wings it stays, shooting sneak arrows where shadows play. Kindness feigned with crumbs won't hold sway, in 2s or 3s they block your way. There was a dragonfly guai who loved archery. His mother saw his gift and used her connections for an opportunity to have him training under the Yaogwai king of the land. To the king, the dragonfly guai seemed like a diligent and talented student. He drilled hard each day and served his master with great respect, always at his master's beck and call. At times he'd be practicing outside, but a single command from his teacher he'd appear at once. The king had doubts, but considering the dragonfly's swift wings, the king dismissed his suspicions. One day the king taught him how to imbue his bolts with great power. Wait for the arrowhead to glow and then release. The guai swore he'd remembered, but when he tested that afternoon he couldn't recall anything. The king assumed he just hadn't grasped the lesson and explained it once more, but the next day he'd forgotten it again. This pattern continued. The Yaogwai king flew into a rage and set to punish the other guai. The guai fell to his knees and pleaded, "Oh, mercy, master! I have brothers. Each of us knows only a portion of the lesson. That's why I can't answer." At this, scores of identical dragonfly guais emerged, all kneeling and bowing non-stop. Offended, yet tickled by this revelation, the king demoted them all to lowly patrol guards and taught them no more. Alas, while petty schemes may seem perfect at first, earning praise and favour, they also sow seeds of trouble. When the truth is revealed, one faces ridicule and brings ruin upon themselves. The Beetle Captain. Gosh, we saw a lot of bugs in this trip. In time's relentless grasp he toiled and strived, yet pride and temper left success deprived. His grey hair has done him no good, when hubris stole his merits as it should. Unlike the bee, wasp, horned, katydid, cockroach, grasshopper and dragonfly, the adopted sons of the spider ladies, the beetle captain earned his rank through his own valour. Perhaps this is what made him stubborn, quick to anger over little slights in his status. He often quarrelled with the lesser guais over matters of words and etiquette. They called him arrogant and overbearing behind his back, disliking him all the more. One day a petty dispute drove him to brandish his twin sabres at the lesser guards. Beetle Commander chanced by and pulled him aside. "You think your deeds and skills commanded their respect, but know this, rank has no bearing on the action of others. What would happen if you measured your worth by the regard of everyone? When stone spiders show you disrespect, you think that makes you their inferior?" The captain retorted, "You're a commander, thus none dare offend you, but I'm a minor officer. If I don't assert myself, those lesser ones will scorn me even more." The commander shook his head. "They treated you with great deference than me. Would that make you any superior in practice and skill? Nay, for I have observed all those who clamour most for respect receive the least of it." What became of the beetle captain? Alas, he remained ever as he was, as one nature could not be easily altered. It was said that he continued to contend with all those who crossed his path until, at last, he was never seen again. Until I murdered him, apparently. The stone spider. Small and humble a spider I be, yet in stone I adorn, with comrades in peril beside me. In the olden days, a lesser beetle guai in the webbed hollow rose to the rank of captain through sheer prowess. But the promotion swelled his ego, and he lorded it over others until they shunned him, much to his ire. Upon a day of rest, the beetle captain found himself bereft of friends to squander the hours with, and roamed the cave alone. He beheld a stone from which long and slender legs sprouted forth. As it turned out, the stone held a spider stirring from slumber. These spiders, burdened with stones upon their backs, moved in a slow, clumsy manner. The captain, Beset by a foul move, kicked one over and laughed at its plight as it flailed and struggled to right itself. With each attempt it made to stand, it flickered down again, guffawing. After who knows how long, crisp raps echoed out from the depths of the cave. Soon hordes of stone spiders marched out of the dark. Seeing the threat, the captain drew his weapon and charged into their midst. The spiders showed no fear as they hurled stones, spat silk and venom, rammed and buttered. They drove the captain into a rage, and he spun his twin blades in a killing frenzy amidst the spiders. As he cut them down with zeal, a flicker of lantern light near, followed by a playful voice. "You fool! You think you can slay every spider in the webbed hollow alone? Come with me. I'll take you to play under the peach blossoms." The beetle captain lifted his gaze to behold a maiden of unsurpassed beauty. His heart stirred, and he followed her at once. Henceforth he was seen no more. And old Gwai mused, to slay spiders within their lairs, to seek but death itself. Okay, now we're on to the chiefs. So, Captain Void Illusion. So that was the dead body I found randomly, but it counts him as a boss for some reason. Contemplating the myriad forms, returning to the essence of nature. With arrogance ablaze, his limbs torn, you boasted of truth, 1,000 hands adorned. Yet the void illusion deceived and beguiled, mourned and lamented, your spirit defiled. With bonds severed, in nirvana you were exiled. In silence, in solitude, in tranquility, how painful it was to face death in clarity. Detached from bitterness and pain, blessed your flesh and blood, through resentment shall remain. May you cease the debate of falsehood and truth, as the tide rises, cleansing it with mighty soothe. Who was next? Non-pure. A wide heart, a plump form, a belly so grand, a fierce look, drooping lists, a visage unplanned. Steadfast as mountain, he stays still. From toils he hides, guarding the temple's hill. In the vast sky, snowflakes drifted down, covering the exquisite palaces and towers and blanketing the mountain ridge, year after year, with ceasing of moment. In stark contrast to this relentless snow, Non-Pure was someone who was constantly sought to shirk his duties and laze around. One day, while Non-Pure was on guard in the side hall, ready to respond to his master's call at any moment, he heard the sound of a fight outside. Thunder Rhino Master came running in to report that some unknown Yaogwai from the mountains was trying to force his way in to seek their master. Non-Pure nonchalantly replied, "You go out there and deal with him first. I'll grab my spade and I'll join you shortly." After Thunder Rhino Master left the side hall, Non-Pure sat back down in his meditation cushion, reclining lazily. Outside, the Yaogwai loudly demanded to see the Buddha of the future and to become his disciple, while the sounds of the fight grew more intense. Thunder Rhino Master returned to ask for help again. Non-Pure stood up and said, "You and the two overlords hold him off. Don't let him in. My spade's blade is a bit dull. I'll just come once I've sharpened it." After a while, the noise outside quietened down. Thunder Rhino Master came back to report that the Yaogwai seeking guidance had been accidentally killed by the overlords. Non-Pure praised, "Oh, you did well. Throw the body into the dry well so it doesn't dirty this place." On hearing this, Thunder Rhino Master sighed inwardly, lamenting the Yaogwai's ill fate. If another brother had been on guard, perhaps the Yaogwai might have actually met their master. Unexpectedly, while discarding the body, Thunder Rhino Master discovered that the Yaogwai had talismans for summoning fire and lightning stuck to his body, indicating he had come seeking revenge against their master. At this news, Thunder Rhino Master was both shocked and secretly relieved. Non-Void. Neither dead nor truly alive, a dreamer left behind. One step missed cost half a lifetime. Few disciples know when Non-Void took his vows and became a monk. They only knew that he was amongst the earliest to follow their master, making him the most senior and entrusted to many of the temple's affairs. He rarely left the hall, seemingly always engrossed in the in endless sutra recitations. He was also highly skilled in poetry and painting, having depicted various Buddhas in the West and the myriad aspects of worldly life. Yet he never cherished his creations, often discarding them carelessly after finishing. When asked why, he would say, "I see no true self. Non-void is but void. It is an illusion, so why hold on to it?" Though Non-Void seldom left the hall, he enjoyed engaging others in debates about Buddhist doctrines. One day, Non-Able approached him and asked, "Brother, is killing a sin?" Non-Void replied, "Killing is a sin, but if it is for the sake of the greater good, then it is not a sin." Non-Able countered, "And what is the greater good?" Non-Void answered, It is the realization of void, the fulfillment of virtue, ascending to the land of bliss. Non-Able questioned further. Killing not only fails to resolve karma, but also creates more entanglements and obstacles. How can one ascend to bliss then? Non-Void responded, If I do not enter hell, then who will? If not killing leaves harm for others, then isn't it the greater lack of virtue? Non-Able laughed. Brother, you said yourself that you would enter hell, which shows that killing is wrong no matter what. Good ones naturally receive blessings. There is no need for you to make things complicated. Non-Void hastily explained, Entering hell is just a metaphor. The essence is to suffer for others. Non-Able interrupted, Oh, nonsense! Killing is killing. No need for these convoluted justifications. Brother, the pretense behind justifying killing is the real sin. Hearing this, Non-Void was momentarily speechless, as if reminded of something from his past. From that day, the two never debated again. The Monk from the Sea. Bitter lakes expand, no end in sight. The ferry of enlightenment he sought day and night. Low means may temper, but yield no gain. True greatness takes flight in honour's domain. Years ago, Yellowbrow crossed the Bitter Lake on a towering ferry. Upon disembarking, he discovered some strange fish clinging to the ship's hull. These fish, known as Hui Lao, had a single head but 10 bodies, making them as bizarre and fearsome. When the fish saw Yellowbrow approaching, they wondrously bowed and made noises, indicating their desire to follow him and escape the Bitter Lake. Yellowbrow laughed and said, With your strange forms, others would surely reject you, but I find it interesting to take what ordinary people would not. With that, he accepted these strange fish as his disciples, clothed them and taught them how to read and transform into human forms. He even allowed them to practice freely within the realm of the New West. One of the fish guys was particularly robust and had a fierce temperament. After mastering some techniques, it would ambush the various spots of the temple, waiting for opportunities to attack Yellowbrow when he went out, striking without mercy. Yellowbrow, however, enjoyed these encounters and would seriously engage in combat with the fish guy. Most of the time he would simply sweep it out of the hall with a swing of his spike-shaft cudgel. Through repeated defeats, the fish guy realized that close combat was futile. It independently devised a technique involving throwing snowballs with its limbs, hitting targets with uncanny accuracy. Once, in the Forest of Felicity, even Yellowbrow was hit several times by snowballs, nearly freezing into an ice block. Instead of getting angry, Yellowbrow was delighted and unprecedentedly bestowed a new title upon the Halo fish guy, Monk from the Sea. He then assigned it the task of cleaning the inner courtyard, which conveniently allowed it to ambush anyone it wished, especially Yellowbrow himself. Though they followed the same master, the disciples' experiences and purposes in their practices vary greatly, leading to vastly different treatment. The Macaque Chief. Once chief amongst the ranks, his countenance dark, in crimson silk pants a striking mark. With icy blows he mocks their plight, a jesting whiff his foes left in fright. The Macaque Chief knelt with his back hunched, folding his dark wings before the golden Buddha statue at the feet of Yellowbrow. Yellowbrow raised his hand, pinching the feathers, and said, Such crude methods. The ones who dared use them on you monkeys was truly ignorant of the ways of the world. With that, he waved his spike-shaft cudgel, and specks of will poured over the Macaque Chief, shining like the galaxy. The black wings trembled and retracted back into the monkey's body. The Macaque Chief was stunned and reached to touch its back, overjoyed. Yellowbrow laughed heartedly. You were a chief under son Wukong. Now that he is dead, you need not wonder any more. I am rebuilding the new Thunderclap Temple to save all from suffering. Why not stay here? Seeing the Macaque Chief hesitate, Yellowbrow continued. I know you have endured much hardship. To rank amongst high, one must first toil amongst the low. You have already been low and toiled. Now join me, and my teachings will elevate you amongst the highest. The Macaque Chief scratched his head, seeming tempted. Yellowbrow added, In this world, the weak are often oppressed, while the strong act with impunity. The suffering you endured was ultimately due to a lack of power. Think about it. If you had all the abilities of the monkey who wreaked such havoc in the Celestial Palace, it would have been others who would have suffered. Recalling the bitterness and hardships in past years, the Macaque Chief couldn't help but shed tears. He quickly prostrated himself at the feet of the fat monk, kowtowing repeatedly. Yellowbrow laughed heartily, unfastened the sack at his waist, and placed the Macaque Chief inside. Very well, I will teach you now, he said. And our kings, we definitely had a couple of those too. Cyan Long. With a sharp sword, Long's light it is called. Fishing alone in bitterness, nothing is caught. The hidden Long waits to soar the sky. In fallen to dust, its flames will fly. The boundless bitter lake, the Buddha's ferry, saves only the willing. Without the willingness, nothing can be done. Cyan Long fishing alone on the Turtle General's back is one such case. When Cyan Long arrived at the New World seeking refuge, he briefly encountered Yellowbrow. Disliking Yellowbrow's teachings on the path to bliss, which he deemed utter nonsense, he knew better than to offend him if he wished to stay in his domain. Thus he claimed his intentions to fish in the bitter lake. If he could catch a living thing, it would signify his bond with the ultimate bliss, granting him the right to remain in the blessed land undisturbed. Yellowbrow knew this was merely a stalling tactic, but found the idea amusing and agreed to it, with one condition. Once the fishing rod was cast, it could not be moved, so as the fisher. If he moves, it would prove that Cyan Long had ulterior motives and was deceitful, and would be immediately captured and sent to the dungeons. Cyan Long readily agreed and kept his word. He transformed into his long light sword into a hookless fishing rod, and sat on the turtle's back, and did not move again. Every day the lesser Gwais would come to the turtle's back to check on him, expecting that he would not last long in the cold and hunger. But each time they came, they only saw the snow accumulating thicker and thicker on his body until it completely covered him. The Gwais could not understand why he would endure such hardship when a simple bow or a bit of minor contribution to Yellowbrow could earn him a comfortable life. Ah, there truly are people in this world who would rather endure 1,000 hardships than abandon their lofty aspirations. They carry a world of their own in their hearts, unmoved by circumstance. And of course, Yellowbrow. Indulging in desires, I am carefree. No fears, no sorrows, just pure glee. In a land of bliss, at the 8 precepts I laugh with despise. Inherent nature blooms a tower of light. In the west, on the peak of Mount Lingshan, 2 men sat facing each other. Clouds billowed and air crackled with tension. The young monk looked up to the sky and pressed his palms together and bowed to the other monk with brows yellow. Our masters are all here, brother. Are you ready? The Yellowbrow monk smiled and returned the bow. I have been ready for some time. The Ulumbana assembly, held once every 500 years, had come to the stage for debate of graduating disciples. The young monk raised a hand, signalling to his brother to ask the first question. Tell me, brother, said the Yellowbrow monk, what is the meaning of life? To seek truth, replied the young monk. And what is truth? The way that all things move, the preliminary law of the universe. The Yellowbrow monk said nothing, and brought out a flower, its petals first drooping and gradually unfurled in glorious bloom. Gazing at the flower, he said, Observe it. By following its nature, it undergoes such wondrous changes. He then gently sniffed the flower and said, Every flower that blooms releases a unique fragrance. This is the essence of its life, bursting forth for its own propagation. He let go, the flower drifted away. To feel such a moment of the fullest, that is bliss. The young monk shook his head. A moment's pleasure leads to an eternity of pain. One will be trapped in the cycle, never at peace. The Yellowbrow monk said, On my recent journey down the mountain, I saw parents who, driven by my hunger, exchanged their children for food. I saw dissolute sons of wealthy families who, consumed by lust, brought ruin to the mortal order. The young monk frowned, looking at his senior brother. The Yellowbrow monk continued, I saw learned scholars who, craving glory, suppressed their dissents. I saw great generals who, thirsting for gain, massacred entire clans. The young monk remained unshaken. He said evenly, Brother, do you not see? Those parents who traded their children for a meal will regret it all their lives. Those dissolute sons, living without restraint, died in an instant with their joy. The scholars who suppressed dissent, once they fell from power, were reviled by all. The generals who loved slaughter, they could never rest easy, undone by their own sins. The Yellowbrow retorted, Nonsense! The young monk was slightly taken aback. Nonsense? Their struggle, their joy, their determination, their pleasure. Their endless cycle of sorrow and ecstasy never ceased and never sated. Said the Yellowbrow monk, and this is the very source of the boundless vitality across the 3 realms. How should it not be the true meaning of all life? And those who set themselves up as false idols, given time, their pretensions are always unmasked. They become a joke in nursery rhymes and a laughingstock in the pages of history. Brother, why do you praise the suffering of karmatic cycles as you spurn the truth of liberation and enlightenment? The Yellowbrow monk said, Brother, without joy and sorrow, what is there to enlighten? The young monk said, Where lies enlightenment? It is but suffering, plain and clear. The Yellowbrow monk bellowed, In pain one finds revel, and in revel one finds pain. Without both, There is no redemption. And, oh gosh, we've got a few more. Okay, the fox. Even she gets one. A fox beside the mountain stands in sorrow deep and long, with caring heart and hopeful wish for her saviour to belong. With steadfast heart it seeks the path to rise and journey far, yet fate unknows her end draws near before it seeks the star. According to ancient text, a fox that lives for 100 years can transform into a human and gain knowledge of happening 1,000 miles away. After 1,000 years it can communicate with ones above and become a fox immortal. There was once a young fox who harboured a deep aspiration to become a fox immortal from a very young age. Driven by this dream, it practiced diligently and tirelessly, never allowing itself to rest. In its quest for knowledge, the young fox frequently sought advice from its kin, asking, "How can I become a fox immortal?" Some experienced fox squires responded with cautionary wisdom, saying, "Becoming a fox immortal is no easy feat. Each year the Lady of Mount Tai holds rigorous examinations. Only those who demonstrate exceptional skill in both arts and philosophy can ascend to immortality. Those who fail the examination are destined to remain as ordinary wild foxes, forever barred from achieving immortality." The young fox asked, "But how can I excel in arts and philosophy? I don't even have anything to write with." The fox squire replied, "Once you can transform, you can take the form of a beautiful woman or a handsome man and go to human town to study and learn. But remember this, the Lady of Mount Tai oversees all foxes and despises those who seduce and consume humans. You must know that absorbing human essence is the quickest way for Yao Guais to become powerful. If you wish to become a fox immortal, that path is forbidden, and you must set off on a more perilous and arduous path." The young fox said, "I understand now, but I'm not afraid of the perils and ordeals. I will discipline myself and follow the path to true immortality." From then on, the young fox relied solely on the essence of the sun and moon for cultivation. Decades passed in the mountain, and she gradually acquired the ability to transform. She often approached human villagers to observe their way of life. One day, it accidentally stepped in a hunter's trap and was rescued by a young scholar who took it home. And the rest, as they say, was in the introduction to Chapter 3. Okay, the third prince. I know, the poor fox, it was awful, that cutscene. Didn't like that one at all. So, the third prince. In the kingdom of flowing sands, his lineage held the throne. Chu-bai spear in hand, a prince of might well known. The third prince, renowned in the city of Pin, originally hailed from a distant land before becoming a disciple of Bodhisattva Guoshi Wang. Bodhisattva Guoshi Wang was famed for his ability to subdue Yaoguai. This was precisely the skill that the third prince sought to learn in his homeland, and as his homeland was plagued by rampant Yaoguai. After the journeyers had bested the Yellow Wind Sage, the third prince was relieved to learn that the sage had been sent back to Mount Lingshan. This news allowed him to focus on his mountain practice undisturbed. Later whispers of another grand ceremony in the New West caught his attention. With his master's permission, he set out with his 4 captains to investigate, suspecting Yellowbrow of foul play. However, they were met with a crushing defeat as Yellowbrow had once again stolen his master's vessel. "Master, we have suffered a resounding defeat. This is not the first encounter we have had with him, yet here we stand vanquished once more." "Master, a beguiling spell has taken me. I had to wound myself to stay awake." "Master, be warned. That old Guai now possesses an immense gilded form, which turns aside blades and spears with ease. Exercise utmost caution." "Master, the 4 captains have been bewildered by some evil spells. Now they have bowed before Yellowbrow and become his devotees." "Master, my first captain has debated with Yellowbrow and was deluded. Now he sings beguiling chants to dungeons to incite our surrender." "Master, Yellowbrow has twisted off my second captain's head. Into pus and blood it is turned. Yellowbrow's evil craft has transformed the blood and pus into a lotus flower blooming at the temple gate." "Master, the third captain has drawn its weapon at Yellowbrow, and Yellowbrow broke the captain's limbs and reattached them with those of others." "Master, the 4th captain was struck by Yellowbrow's spike-shaft cudgel. His body was pierced and roots grew out of every hole." "Master, it was my command that led forth the 4 captains to attack. Yellowbrow, I was wrong. It was my fault, all my fault." The third prince, driven mad and having blinded himself and deafened his ears, muttered incessantly in the dungeon. Could his master truly hear his words spoken into the walls? Did he even have a master? Why did his master never come to save him? The Keeper of the New West. Divining fate, he plays his part. In worldly guise, a cunning art. He laughs at fools who seek their fate. For luck and doom, the heart dictates. The celestial court often favoured wise of plants and trees in the selection of keepers. The Keeper of the New West, however, was renowned for being a feathered deity of the wind. This keeper, unlike the others, cared not for tending the soil or sowing seeds. Instead, had unique penchant for divination. Though he had hailed from the west, chanting sutras was not his calling. His true talent lay in the ancient art of yarrow-stalk divination, where he skillfully foretold fortunes and misfortunes. The New West was flanked by the Thorn Ridge to the east and the Seven Perils Mountain to the west, both treacherous places scarcely visited by travellers. Guarding this area, the keeper compelled every passerby to have their fortune told. Under the guise of interpreting the divination, he would set up intricate traps. Travellers, eager to avoid misfortune, would unknowingly fall to the keeper's schemes. One day a traveller passed through and the keeper, as usual, insisted on reading his fortune. The reading revealed a bad omen. Terrified, the traveller begged the keeper for a solution. The keeper, feigning mystery, claimed to have a secret method to turn misfortune into fortune, but required a hefty payment. Desperate and believing him, the traveller handed over his money. The keeper then directed him to a narrow, winding path, instructing him to proceed quickly. Following the keeper's advice, the traveller safely crossed the ridge and the mountain. Observing this, the keeper laughed and said, "The art of divination lies not in omens, but in the heart. Where the heart leads, there lies fortune or misfortune." The tale spread, leaving everyone amazed. From then on, those who passed through felt fortunate to have their fortunes told by the keeper. And that's all of them. Wow, sorry, that was an awful lot of story time this time, but I'm glad we're through. So that is where we will leave it for the day. So, another good run today, I think, even after we had a bit of a rocky start there. But thanks for bearing with me as always. I am Kim, or Adverse Camber 42. Sorry, that was such a treat. I'm really glad you enjoyed it, Brangitang. I do enjoy story time myself. But anyway, as I say, I'm Kim, or Adverse Camber 42. This is my main stream. It's live Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 PM GMT and Saturdays at 5 PM GMT, where we'll be sticking with Black Myth Wukong to the bitter end. I do sometimes play some other games on the side just to answer when I have a couple of free hours. During the week, we've been playing Kingdom Hearts Re: Chain of Memories on PlayStation 4, and on a Sunday, we're playing The Wolf Among Us on Steam. I do have an Adverse Camber 42 Blue Sky account if you want to be kept up to date about when I'm going to pop on and play, in case you want to join me, see where I'm at, offer advice, all that jazz. I also have an Adverse Camber 42 YouTube channel where old episodes and boss fights are put up usually within a day of airing here, in case you want to catch up on the plot of Black Myth Wukong so far, or any of the previous games I've played. My tastes are varied and there's a lot on there right now, which includes Cyberpunk 2077, Silent Hill F, House of Ashes, Lies of P, Bloodborne, Goodbye Volcano High, One Piece Odyssey, Disco Elysium, Dredge, Tales from the Borderlands, Psychonauts 1 and 2, Danganronpa 1 and 2. Please do check them out if you're interested. I'm also one half of Things Against Strange, a Twin Peaks Rewatch podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes go up on a Thursday, 8 PM GMT. We're reviewing the series one episode at a time. There are 3 episodes up there now for you to listen to, as well as our previous seasons, in which we rewatched and reviewed all of The X-Files and Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. Please check them out if you're interested, and if you can afford to do so, consider supporting the Things Are Getting Strange Patreon. It helps us keep the lights on and gives you access to things you can't get anywhere else, which includes a full Let's Play of the 1998 X-Files FMV game for the original PlayStation. Anyhow, that's it for tonight. Again, thanks for bearing with me, and sorry it was a long one. If I don't see you before for some more Kingdom Hearts Re: Chain of Memories, I'll be back Wednesday, 8 PM GMT, for the next part of Black Myth Wukong. Yep, glad you did stumble across me too, Brangitang, and hope to see you again. But anyway, take care and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye now.